today I thought I would answer a couple of printing questions. One of the questions I always get asked is what brand of carving tools I use. I use File Tools, I think that's how you pronounce the name, and I have set C. My favourite tools are L11/0.5, L15/2 and L8/3. These are my most used tools and the ones that I would most recommend if you want to create lino prints that are similar to mine. These are definitely my favourite. File tools are the best tools that I've ever used for lino carving or for carving stamp rubber as well. I would definitely recommend them, however they are on the more pricey side, and if you're just starting out, cheaper tools can be just as effective. I also had a lot of questions about the Xcut Express, which is what I use sometimes as a printing press. I got mine from Hobbycraft UK, but I don't believe that it is available as I think it's been discontinued, which is so unfortunate because I do really like it. But I use several different methods to apply pressure to my lino blocks, and the Xcut Express is one of them. I also like using a metal teaspoon to apply pressure. This is really good for getting the fine details because you can apply lots of pressure in a small area. I also like using a wooden barren to apply pressure. This allows you to apply a lot of pressure over a larger area, and it can be really effective in achieving a clean print as well. When I use a spoon and a barren, I find they work best when using a lower GSM paper or a very fine paper such as a locked paper. Something else that I got asked was what marker do I use to draw the design onto the lino, and I really don't use any special markers. I just use any pen or pencil that I have to hand. I never wash my lino before it's fully carved, so the design will never wash off. If you were planning on doing a reduction print, you might need to think about this a little bit more because you would need to wash the lino in between carvings, whereas I don't really do reduction prints, so I don't need to think about this. I also paint my lino with acrylic paint before carving it because it helps me to see the contrast of where has been carved and where has still to be carved. Painting the lino also helps the pen or pencil to stand out a little bit more, in my opinion, and makes the design easier to see. Another question that I get quite regularly is where do I buy my printing supplies? I got my carving tools from Jackson's Art Supplies, and I do buy a lot of my inks from Hand Printed UK. Also recently, I believe Cass Art have been selling Cranfield Safe Wash Relief inks. Unfortunately, I'm not sure about any places that sell printing supplies internationally, but I do think some of the ones that I use are available on Amazon. I haven't actually bought any art supplies in over a year now, so my advice might be slightly outdated. But that is all the questions I'm going to answer today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it.